Hey everybody, Dave here from Banner Badgers, and this unboxing or flick through, or what could this be? This is a new product from Beadle and Grimm. This has came out late 2023, I believe. It's now February 2024, and this you can see all the reflections on that. I apologise. I'm gonna unwrap it in a sec. This is the Player's Journal from Beadle and Grimm's. Now, the Player's Journal, much like the GM Journal, if you have seen that or haven't seen that, here it is. I'll put up a link to it, to the GM Journal, which has changed recently. It's also gone into this kind of fake leather effect with this high foil, looking really, really nice. But I'm going to get this off because it's highly reflective and really annoying, but it keeps the book gorgeous. If you're familiar with having a notebook or a moleskin notebook, if you know that brand, this is kind of very, very similar. And if you're like me, who plays D&D and Pathfinder and all manner of tabletop role-playing games, you will enjoy having a whole collection of notebooks for your characters. And this one tops them all. This is an amazing book. I'm going to show you why. Two things why. Because it's on the outside. There, you have two bookmarks, and look at that. Wow, yes, all the bits the old finger holes are cut out so you can jump exactly to the sections you need. But let's go check this out. This, your adventures, your mayhem, your story. No adventure, however glorious, however rich in treasure or magic, is complete without story or song, without record or exploits turned to dust. Who said that? It's unknown. But the product is from Beadle and Grimm's. So Beadle and Grimm's presents the Player's Journal, everything you need to record your story, whether it's storming castles, fighting ancient and tentacle-rich evils, or saving the universe from the comfort of your spaceship. There you go. There's a price there. It's $29.99. Now, you can buy direct from Beadle and Grimm, but these kind of books are available in certain game shops. Now, I don't know if they're going to find their way into UK game shops. Hopefully they will. If you happen to stock these and you're in the UK or have bought one from a stockist in the UK, put it in the comments below. I'd love to know who's actually stocking these books so I can go along and say hi. They are absolutely gorgeous. Let's take this. Oh, wow. Let's take this out. So this is the back cover, and straight away you have a pocket for all those extra bits that your DM wants to give out. You've got a little pocket there for things. But look at that. I love that. We had this before on the GM Journal, and that was gorgeous. So yeah, this looks really, really nice. So here we go. Let's have a look and see what we've got on the inside. So we have the Player's Journal, aka the journey of. This would be Kingsman, one of my Kingsmans. There's the team behind it all. Just let you stop on that, and then there's our certificate of live birth. So for those of you who are familiar, we had the Pathfinder Character Chronicles, also produced by Beadle and Grimm, is a fantastic thing, and this is kind of like the system agnostic version. So it doesn't contain the rules, but it does create or contain an excellent note-taking segment for your character. You can see here's all the chapters. Friend, you are starting an adventure, and since you seem to be short of the coin required to have a personal bard to record your travels and turn them into song, toss a silver to your witcher, we humbly offer this journal. Between its covers are pages that, had you been able to afford a bard, they surely would have used to record your most heroic moments. Section 1, My Character, Certificate of Birth, where we've got your home, your session 0, any promises packs, yeah, that's cool. Section 2, The World, Ancient History, Recent Events, Countries, Cultures and People, Locations, Places you've explored, passed through, or kind of heard about. All those rumours are usually interesting. People and creatures, memorable friends, enemies and frenemies. That's true. Happens in my games anyway. Section 5, Adventures. Almost 100 pages of session logs and maps. So you can keep note of all of those as you go through. Just, use a pencil to keep track of it all. And your GM is going to love you if you have this and use it to fill in your adventure When your GM says what happened last session, you just go, well, actually, I know exactly what happened. It'd be like giving an apple to your teacher. Section 6, campaign recap. We can't write a song for you, but this is where you record your best moments and how the world was changed by triumphs and defeats and near misses. Now, you can write this in during the game, but I tend to write quick notes. Now, if there's a quick note section in here, that's great. I'll be using it. If not, I will probably be a bit more reflective, like the day after, the morning after, with a cup of tea and a biscuit, custard cream, obviously, and I'll start writing these in. But yeah, section 7, appendices, safety tools. Favorite thing, generators, generate backgrounds, relationships, creatures. Certificate of death, because it can happen. It unfortunately does happen in my games. But there we go. Epic song. I love this. My character, here we go. So just as the GM journal, again, check that out if you're a GM. It has the same kind of structure. So these are page numbers, references, and of course space to add your own in as well. You just put the page number and you can write in your own subtitles. So possessions and loot. Oh, that'd be handy. I wonder if it's got like who's a banker? Do you have that in your group? One person is the banker, keeps all the team loot and then dishes it out. So when you go to town, you kind of just press one button, sell miscellaneous rubbish, because it all has a gold value, and then you dish it out between you all. So my possessions are loot: companions, familiars, summons, and forms, pacts, oaths, and unbreakable promises, portraits and sketches, my home, session 0, and notes. Let's have a look a little bit deeper. Let's bring the camera a little bit closer. There we go. Might be too close, but let's go with that. So we have character name, desired arcs, growth, and character goals, backstory and connections, ideals, flaws and quirks, important stats. There we go. Special moves, possessions and loot. There we go. Purchased, purloined, or otherwise. Possession is 9/10 of this. This is the law. Companions, familiars, summons, and forms. Lovely. Got a few pages on those. That's nice to see. Let's have a look at that actually, because we got description, relevant stats. Always handy actually to keep that handy. What I tend to do is I use like an encounter card. So if I have a dog, a wolf, that kind of thing, I'll just keep that handy. Whether it's a magical, whether it's a summons, doesn't matter, or a familiar. Pacts, oaths, unbreakable promises. So you got a page, half a page dedicated to each one. So here you go. With whom, what was the overview, what was the details. I like that. Portraits and sketches. For those of you who like to sketch, you can. There's my home, companions. So here's a nice way to keep track of who is in your party. So character name, player name, but obviously, you got their notes on, I've just lost a page. Notes on how they met. Oh, look, there's the ribbon bookmarks. Notes on how they met, how we get along, common connections. And what's this? Look. May rob me blind if I let my guard down. To rob later will probably avenge my death. Needs calming down. Needs me to spur them on. Secretly in love with me. Them or me. Character name. And then you got the same again. So you can do, again, half a page. This is A5, by the way, just in case you weren't sure. A typical notebook style. It's going to fit in your bag. It's going to be great. Session 0, everything you want to cover, as well as game rules. So it's not just about character lore and character information. There's some table stuff in there as well. Some outside meta. Some rules and agreements, which I like. Ancient history. Recent events. Countries, culture, and people. So plenty of space to keep those notes. Keep them organised. If you're as organised as me, I'm kind of organised, then you will absolutely love this. Plenty of space for maps and sketches. So I'm playing, what are we playing? Is it Elemental Evil at the moment? And there's some symbols have turned up. And I just quickly got my sketch. I was because we only had about 10 seconds. So I was quickly doing a whole kind of brass rubbing thing, grabbing that sketch as best I could. And we're still using it. We're not using a DM handout. We're using working from a player's character's sketch, which is great. I love all that. So again, locations, places I've explored, maps and sketches. There, I'm not sure how many pages. Let's have a quick look. Does it give me a page in here? 195. See, nearly 200 pages, look, of content to keep your character active. Look, big old. I love these ribbon bookmarks. Absolutely love them. Place I've explored. Plenty of pages on those. And you can see, look, here's our tabs. We've got some finger tabs going on. Places I've passed through, places I've heard of. Because these are going to be smaller, aren't they? They're going to be like rumours that you may have heard in a tavern. Because, of course, we're going to go to a tavern. Friends, enemies, and frenemies. Here we go. Name, description, patron, ally, positive, indifferent, negative, enemy, may help, may protect, may rob, may destroy, may love. Why are they interesting? That's quite good. Look, how we met, related goals, info, secrets, and quotes I've gotten out of them. Interaction log. Bum, bum, bum. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Acquaintances and things. Adventure goals. Because sometimes you can go on the massive... sometimes we go on big campaigns. And if you're doing Pathfinder, you've got 6 books. A 6-part adventure path. There's a lot to do. And every book, pretty much every chapter will have different goals and sub-goals. D&D, not so much. But it's really, really handy to have. Homebrew, who knows what people are going to be doing. So it's definitely a segment that is going to be used. Now, session log. What happened in today's game? Previously on. I think that's great. Here is your notes section. So this is your freehand notes. Now you can see here. Oh, sorry. So you got the session log, and then you put in your freehand notes. Now you can see just how big this section is. Look. So plenty of note taking pages. Now, if you're thinking, well, I write more notes than that, that's fine. You've got 100 and nearly 180 pages there. I think it did say on the back of that cardboard sleeve. That's a lot, but their Beadle and Grimm's have been a step clever and also released. This is obviously the player's journal, but there's like an add-on book, so you can buy that just as an addition, and a player's logbook it's called. So check that out as well. Campaign recap, always handy. How did it all go? Look, how did it all go? My most memorable moment, how it went overall. Oh look, I like that. Look, dangling plot lines. biggest fails, biggest wins. Best quotes, moments to remember, best party wins, how the world was changed, how we changed. Because that does happen. I think a lot of people create their level 1 character and go, this is it, I'm going to be this. And they just have that one thing in mind. Things change, you know. Let the story shape you. Certificate of death. I like that. Really nicely done. And appendices. So here we have got some safety tools. We have the background generator. Look, number 1, I was raised by wolves. So all it is a simple D20, roll a D20 on each column. So I was raised by wolves, then I got a 4 by the town drunk, and an agoraphobic. Relationship generator, creature name generator, always handy. Look, there's Bob. Bob the dog is blind. Okay. Generator, you can create your own generator as well. So really nice, handy to have. And there you go. Now, I'm not going to be using this in my... I get to play for a change. We've got the Pathfinder Abomination Vaults, which Steve is GMing the helm on that one. So I get to play. Now, I won't be using this because I'll be using the Beadle and Grimm Character Chronicles. But we have a new game coming up very, very soon. Well, we have several new games. Some of them are D&D. Some of them are going to be Pathfinder. and I think we have one Starfinder game. So I will be using that then. But I can, you can tell this is absolutely beautiful piece. $20.99 in the States, but here in the UK, you should be able to pick it up for $24.99. We need to find some local stockists here in the UK. If you're selling the Beadle and Grimm's books, do get in contact. Do let me know. I'll put some pictures onto Instagram, so you can see me as I'm filling this in and getting to use this book. Plus, if you see one of our future games, do check those out. We have all kinds of unboxings, Q&A interviews with publishers. We have live game playthroughs. We have a load of new shows for 2024 as well. So do go and check those out. But until next time, I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.